SIKIKSYD. This is reading for the future of Leo. I am SIKIKSYD. I'm a professional astrologer, psychic, shaman, medium, seer, mambo, witch, volleyball player. All the information before is in the description box down below. If you're interested in products I sell, those in the description box down below. We have 8 new products here at SIKIKSYD. Go check them out. And this reading for the future of Sun, Moon, Ascendant, Mercury, Venus, Mars, or Jupiter in Leo. You can have Leo anywhere in your astrological chart. You don't have to be a Leo to resonate with the reading. You can be energetically connected to someone who has Leo somewhere in their astrological chart. You can have Leo somewhere in your astrological chart. You just came across the reading and it resonates for you. Thank you so much for your kind comments, likes, subscriptions, gifts, readings, bookings, and referrals for reading. This is a reading for the future of Leo. Okay? Let's claim your energy. Hi, Leo. Let's see what your future is. So today, Leo, we are reading your love life, either in a relationship, a marriage, or you're single, okay? So if you're in a relationship or a marriage, we're reading your energy and the person you're in a relationship or a marriage with, their energy. If you are single, we're reading your energy and the person you're meant to be with's energy, okay? Even if you don't know that person, okay? So this may help you identify a little bit more who that person is for you, okay? All right, again, if you could be a Sun, Moon, Ascendant, Mercury, Venus, Mars, or Jupiter in Leo. You can have Leo anywhere in your astrological chart. If you want to cross watch, look at your sun sign and where do you have Leo in your astrological chart. Okay? Okay. So, overall, current energy of your love life, your relationship, or your marriage is the Two of Water. This is Venus in Cancer. It can also be Venus in Leo. The current energy of your love life, your relationship, or your marriage is that you and your significant other are very emotionally compatible. You guys are feeling like this is love. Like this is what I asked for. Like when people say just things could be right, like if things could just be perfect, right? This is you experiencing that perfect, right? With the Two of Cups here, the Two of Water. So this is something you feel like will last a very long time. This is you feeling like you are willing to sacrifice a lot to be with this person and vice versa, because these are animals that are willing to sacrifice a lot in order to make one another happy. And if you are single, you will be meeting someone that you feel like a deep emotional connection. You feel compatible with them emotionally. Okay. Now, your current energy in your love life, relationship, or marriage is the air element, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Capricorn energy, as well as the current energy of your love life is you. For many of you, you could be, if you're single, like you're in no rush to be in a relationship. You're like, I'm fine being single. If you're in a relationship or you're married, you are going on a vacation with your significant other. You are very financially stable. Many of you are born into wealth and then you flip the money that you were born into and created, profit from it. Created a business from it for many of you. Many of you also have a talent that makes you a lot of money. And many of you own a business that basically runs itself. And that plays a part in your love life. I feel like because you're so financially stable, you are able to focus on your love life for many of you. Your current energy is the air element, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Capricorn energy. So you are really logical. You're like, I want things to change. I want there to be change. But at the same time, I want it to make sense. I want there to be intellect. I want there to be logic involved. So you also like communication is really important to you. Mental connection is really significant to you right now. That is what you are focused on. You are focused on the communication, the connection. You are focused on, are we mentally aligned, mentally compatible? Is it balanced between us? Are things fair? Is it practical? Is it grounded? That's what you are very focused on in regards to your love life, your relationship, your marriage. You can have any of these astrological signs in your astrological chart. You got the moon being what your significant other, the person in relationship and marriage with, their energy, or the person you're meant to be with's energy. They are the moon. Cancer, Pisces, Sagittarius, Ophiuchus energy. They are there. This is like they are cutting through illusion. They are recognizing, almost feel like saying things aren't always so black and white. The moon is all about the shadows and the fears. It's also about things that are like really hidden, and them being honest and being transparent. So I feel like you are receiving clarity, air element, and they are revealing. They are being transparent, being open, being honest, right? Allowing themselves to feel. And if you see the knife cuts into almost like it's almost like this. This makes me feel like how the truth, right, cuts right into the emotion. The logic is cutting into the emotion, right? But with it being the moon, it's like the moon represents confusion. So this almost makes me feel like 17 healing, and then you see the moon. This makes me feel like there's been a mental angst, almost like your own thoughts are producing some level of fear, your own intellect. Like the person that you're in a relationship or marriage with, their own intellect could have been getting in the way of seeing things clearly. Like almost like trying to over rationalize instead of just feel. And I feel like it's pulling out that illusion, pulling out all these, because swords are thoughts, pulling out all of these thoughts that cause some level of fear, confusion, lack of clarity, right? It's like recognizing how shadows aren't real, right? I feel like the person you're in a relationship with or married with, the person you're meant to be with, is recognizing that they don't need to fear love, that there's nothing to fear in regards to love. Your obstacle is the 3 of fire, so Sun and Aries. That could be Scorpio, Aries energy, Leo energy. This is receiving communication from another state or country. So the person you're in a relationship with or marriage with, they could be at a distance. The 3 of Wands here. That's my dogs. They are hearing me do the reading. But it's just too hot to be out here. It's 109 degrees. If you are single, the obstacle is that you will be starting a relationship or a connection that is at a distance. The person you're meant to be with is in another state or country, and there's communication coming from another state or country. That has to happen. That communication has to happen. That's the obstacle. 3 of Wands. The beginning of the relationship and the connection at a distance has to happen. If you're in a relationship or a marriage, communication at a distance has to occur. truly investing and communicating that investment, communicating that action, being excited for what you do. Like, don't just do things because you think you're supposed to do it, but do it because it truly makes you happy. It's an obstacle. Like, maybe in your love life, you've always done things because it makes other people happy, but now it's about doing things that also make you happy. 3 of Wands. In the future, your future actions in your relationship, your marriage, or your love life is the Ace of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aries, Sagittarius, Ophiuchus energy, Piscean energy. So you are apologizing. I feel like some of you may have children. I do feel like some of you are going to find out someone is pregnant. For some of you, you're going to find out someone's pregnant with a girl. Others of you may have children, or you may have a son. Others of you, you may find out someone, you may also find out someone's pregnant with a boy. But I feel like your future actions is wanting to propose, is proposing in the future, is apologizing. You are apologizing in the future. You, if you're single, you are learning to love yourself in the future. That is what you're focusing on. You're focusing on loving yourself. You could be apologizing to someone as well. I see you experiencing love at first sight. If you're in a relationship or a marriage, I see you and your significant other falling in love with each other over and over again, and being very positive and optimistic about the relationship or the marriage. And I see you moving in with your significant other, buying a home with your significant other. Someone could also be giving birth. The person that you're in a relationship with, or a marriage, or the person you're meant to be with is the 8 of Pentacles. So Sun and Virgo, Leo, Virgo energy. They are working. They are, they could be an entrepreneur. If you're single, you will meet this person at work, school, or at the gym. If you're in a relationship or a marriage, you and your significant, the person that you are in a relationship or a marriage with, they are working. They are, some of them are entrepreneurs and they own their own business. They are taking good care of themselves, or working on themselves, they're improving themselves. They could be learning something new, going to school, learning something new regarding love. I feel like they are learning something about love. And they're wanting to do things right. They're wanting to work on the relationship, the commitment. They're wanting to work on the marriage. They're wanting to put work, put time, put energy, put effort into it, even if they have to do it over and over and over again. And that's the energy that they're in. They view the relationship and the marriage as something that they're willing to try repetitively until they get it right, in order for the relationship to be happy and healthy and consistent and stable. And they're willing to do that on a routine basis. Advice is the 2 of Pentacles, Capricorn, and Jupiter. So Sagittarius, Capricorn, Piscean, Ophiuchus energy, Aquarian energy. 2 of Pentacles, well, the 2 of Earth. It's always about juggling responsibilities, obligations, burdens. I felt like this is about not allowing that to overwhelm you. This is also about, this makes me feel like exchanging one form of discipline to a belief. Like, I feel like you've been disciplined to a particular belief system, and I feel like you're changing that belief system in regards to love. Like, you've always believed that you need to behave and love a certain way, do things and love a certain way. And now you feel like because you're becoming more philosophically, psychologically, and spiritually enlightened, you need to change the way that you act, or change your discipline, change what you're doing. Change what you're dedicating your time, energy, and effort to, because the way you view love has completely changed. So now you're like, I have to change my actions. To a sense of safety, something that feels safe, something that feels practical. that is the abundance in it, is the practicality, the stability, and the longevity. Is like, that is your advice, is focus on the longevity, focus on the practicality, the stability, and trade out anything that is not that, and invest in practicality, essentially. Invest in what is stable, invest in what is grounded, because that is where the abundance lies, and you will feel more practical, more grounded, the more enlightened you become. So allow yourself to become more enlightened in order to provide yourself more stability in your love life. Wow, that's your advice. Interesting. Okay, cool. Some of you guys work with children, or maybe work with animals. Okay. This has been your reading, Leo. Thank you so much for supporting SIKIKSYD. I do see you loving your job as well. Like, I see you loving your job in the future. Also, your advice is to trade money from one bank account to another bank account. For whatever reason, that's important in your love life. This has been your reading. Check out the 8 new products here at SIKIKSYD. Check out all the other products that we have here at SIKIKSYD. Those have been all revamped, so go check them out, and those are in the description box down below. Thank you so much for supporting SIKIKSYD. Thank you for your kind comments, like, subscriptions, gifts, readings, bookings, and referrals. Amen and ashe.